Another big match that's coming up. I think I know who you got your money on. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. You moved around with Mark. I was telling people the other day, I was like, hey, man, Elon's better start training because my boy Mark can throw kicks, and he got some spinning kicks, bro. He threw spinning shit at you, bro.
Well, yeah, and he's athletic too. So
Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg.
It. So with Zuck, like he's athletic. He's a bit of an athlete, mate. Like and when I say that, isn't just someone who likes to do things. Like he's good at what he does. Wave surf. I don't know if you've seen him foiling and wave surfing. That ain't easy. You've got to be coordinated. You've got to be fit, especially for the foiling, because you've got to actually keep yourself moving. So like 2 minutes on that thing, you'll be tired. Like he goes, mate, I've seen him on that thing for ages. I mean, you need to be athletic. You need to be fit. Yeah. So he's fit and he's done martial arts and he's pretty athletic. He's definitely undersized to Elon, so that's where we can even the playing field, which is good.
Oh, it's like heavyweight versus featherweight.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah. But I'm still backing Zuck.
It's a good handicap.
Yeah, good backing Zuck. I'm telling you, I don't know I think it's going to happen. A lot of people are like, yeah, it's going to happen. Then you got a lot of people like, how? It's too much on the line. Think of these guys. But I don't know, man. I think it's going to happen.
Yeah, but all these famous...
Get me on that card.
On the undercard. Imagine being on the undercard of Elon and Zuck.
Yeah, exactly right, man.
Bro, these guys, these guys, everybody wants to fight now. Everybody wants to be top Gs, bro. You got Jake Paul, all the guys, everybody
Logan Paul.
Now these guys want to fight?
Logan Paul wants to be on that card too. Like he even said, he goes, you'll fight for free. He wanted Paddy Pimblett.
This is going to happen.
Like I'm telling you, he's like, you know what I mean? Like UFC, man, could you imagine Dana being like, oh, we need to make this happen, man? Like how big is that for the sport? Let's think about it. Think of the eyes you're bringing to the sport. I think the demographic, Logan Paul's still going to bring a bit of a different demographic, I think for sure. Imagine Elon and Zuck. Imagine the people you're bringing to the sport. You know what I mean? Like, these are two of the most powerful people in the world, you know what I mean? Like, they're very powerful dudes. They're, like, right up there, the richest, you know what I mean, billionaires who got not only eyes on the sport, willing to compete. Can you imagine the change that's going to happen? Imagine when, you're going to try and get politics involved. It's like, oh, yeah, they don't want to go mainstream because it's brutal sport and all. When you got these guys running the world, like it seems like, right?
For real,
and then all of a sudden they're taking it serious and all that. It's be like, all right, well, how can we not? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. I think it's a massive, absolutely massive that they're even talking about it. And that's why I'm getting asked about. I've been getting asked about it all week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a big deal. And I'm sure, like, I'm going to do... I think I'm doing sunrise today, so it's going to be morning back home. And I guarantee you they ask about it. Because, they usually would, they probably usually wouldn't, back home, do too much on UFC, do too much on MMA or myself.
Wow.
Now, you know what I mean? Like, I guarantee it's definitely something they're going to be paying attention to as well. Bet you it gets brung up. And if it does, I'll get back to you and be like, I told you, this could be a trend of things to come with things like that happening.
It will change the game, and for money-wise, to the sport, and then the eyes on you guys,
mate, exactly right. For the sport. Obviously, you got the UFC going, woo! But, I mean, even for us, you know what I mean? Even
for the coaches,
even
man.
for everyone, even people that are covering the sport. You know what I mean? Like yourself covering the sport.
Yeah.
It's big for everyone. It's just going to explode.
It's going to be more eyes.
And it's
more
already
dollars.
massive. UFC's already massive, right? But
so big. I give it to Jake Paul and the boys. They really brought it. We were talking about boxing last time. They really brought the eyes on boxing. You see boxing is making a good rise. Yep. And now MMA can stay and compete. It's a great time to be a martial artist. Great time to be at the peak of your career, man.
100%. 100%.
So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be awesome, bro.
Yeah, it's unreal. Like look at some of the people that you see turn up to UFC events. Who have I seen? I've seen
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, well, Mel Gibson. I mean, like I'm talking about. Yeah, so like Zuck's been there. Elon's obviously a fan. He wants to do it.
Trump came to Izzy's fight.
Trump
got a standing ovation in Miami, baby.
Trump.
Yeah.
Who else was there? I think the guy that started like Spotify. Did the guy from Amazon go there as well, maybe? I don't know. But like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
He's a Cuban from Miami.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. But I mean, you get what I mean? Like, it's...
Yeah.
Who would have ever thought, like, people that are running billion-dollar businesses and all that are going to be so intrigued in this? Like, it wasn't happening not too long ago. Obviously, it was a little bit, but now it's, everyone's taking notice of this sport. The sport's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, it's good.
And fighting is I think for me, like, and I don't know if it's just because we competed and we trained our whole lives, but I feel like fighting is the most pure competitive sport. Like it's the most purest art form of expression out there.
Yeah.
Like when you're out there and when on the fifth round after the Ortega fight, like that's the most real and raw you're ever gonna see somebody's emotions. You know, like
And
you just can't get that throwing a ball, man.